Welcome, everyone. It's Radio Rex Repulsky welcoming you to LTD Old School and the Combat Kingdom competition that'll be going through December. Anarchy Gaming, Gamers here, Blade Charge is here, Raven the Enchanted is here. Welcome, everyone. I'm Radio Rex Repulsky, and as you can see, Blaise is headed to the ring. And he's going to break down exactly what's going on here in LTD. So just for a few more minutes here, waiting for the crowd to file in here in Pittsburgh. We will get the show started momentarily. We have an action-packed card. Blaise will be talking about that shortly. In the ring, Jake, what's happening? Jake Bagwell's in the house. The Combat Kingdom people, if you didn't see the promo, we got 6 alliances. Some of them have already been allied on the same team. Some are being forced to fight to see who can come out on top in the month of December. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Blaised Radio. That's right, B-L-A-I-S-E-D, mixing old school and new school in gaming, music, and sports. Home of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling of the YouTube Digital Wrestling Syndicate. It's interactive, imaginary, internet wrestling for your entertainment. Hosted by your boy Blaise McCoy, and yes, dudes and dolls, I'm the disgusting individual who delivers the dialect. I'm tonight's nasty narrator, if you will. It's wit, wordplay, and wisecracks, idioms, idiots, and innuendo at a side of sarcasm, and this is LTD. He's the Blaise, I'm the radio, and this is Blaised Radio, so stay tuned for the show, folks. Somebody's gonna get blazed. That's right, I saw Evie in the house, Cowboy John's in the house, and we are going to get this shit started, people. We're going to head to the ring. The promoter, the owner of the company, has some words for everyone just to keep you informed on what's going on with LTD. Hopefully I don't steal any of his thunder, but 15 years in the making, Leaning Towards Death has been in and out as a company. And it will be your boy Blaise McCoy taking on all comers in January for something different that I shouldn't be talking about. But Blaise has things to say. He's heading for the ring now. That's right, December is Combat Kingdom, people. We're going to have matches pitting teams against teams in different types of matches. Whoever comes up on top will get title shots and more treasure to be named later. Everybody in the chat, if you are digging what you see, hit that like button. If you want more of it, hit that subscribe if you ain't already, and stay tuned to Blaised Radio. That's right, folks. Coming to the ring, your promoter, your owner, the lunatic kick from the sticks, the Steel City Superman, Blaise McCoy. Welcome, Vernon Quinn, for joining us. I'm Radio Rex Repulsky, sitting ringside here, back a little bit away from the action, but your boy Blaise McCoy is in the ring, and he has some shit to talk about. Well, what do we have here? It's your boy Blaise McCoy in the ring. That's right, the Steel City Superman, right here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. talking about leaning towards death wrestling, talking about the Combat Kingdom. Stage 1 is tonight. Stage 1 towards knighthood. The Noble Crusade, the genesis of LTD Wrestling Renaissance is here. Some of these teams know each other well. Some of these teams, we'll see how it goes. Tonight's card, we're going to have an Extreme Rules match, Amadeus and Scott Royal, a tables match with Bone Dog and Judgment, a lethal title shot, and then 2 treasure matches that'll be worth 2 points towards the Combat Kingdom competition. Those will coming up shortly. I love you guys. Pittsburgh, this place is packed. We're ready to kick shit off. Every last one of you, thank you for coming out. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. And it's time to say peace and hair grease. Let's get this shit rolling. While Blaise joins us again, we are getting ready for our first matchup of the evening. And it is an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. So as we wait for Blaise to join me back here at the announce table, just want to thank and let everybody know that you can see Blaise McCoy and check him out in the chat rooms of many of the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. That's an eclectic collection of unique selections for any wrestling fan. You got Renegade Wrestling Organization on the Pillar to Post channel with your host, The Godfather, Pete Wall. Midwest Pro Wrestling on the Bomb Pop Overdrive channel with your host, Mark. Lightning Strikes Wrestling on the Cowboy John channel with, of course, your host, Cowboy John. Elite Extreme Women and the Basics Radio Network with Susie the Elf. And Malicious Intentions Wrestling on the Anarchy Gaming channel with your host, Chris King. And you are tuned in to Blaised Radio and leaning towards death wrestling with your boy Blaise McCoy, and I am Radio Rex Repulsky, but you sons of bitches already know that shit. Now, Blaise, welcome back. There was a nice little thing you said there. Congratulations, Blaise. Whatever, Rex, just let me take a drink. Let me settle in here before this match starts and tell you what's going on. Mark Caliber's here. Stay tuned. Scott Royal has been teamed up on a team called the Enforcers with Cowboy John, Danger Dan, Rex Wildcat, and another newcomer that you'll see later on tonight. But first, coming to the ring, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, 6'5", 250 pounds, the jukebox hero, Lord Amadeus. That's right, Rex. Lord Amadeus representing the Kindred Alliance. Along with his kindred folk, have vowed to destroy and run away with this competition. We'll see, Rex. I mean, they have the big hitters. They have speed, power, and everything. They have the experience. You can't doubt them. Scott Royal coming up next to the ring. He has been part of leaning towards death wrestling since the early 2000s when we started 15 years ago. Scott Royal was an enemy to Blaise McCoy. He was a friend to Blaise McCoy. He was part of the Steel City Committee, then he wasn't. But Cowboy John has assembled one hell of a team to compete here. Overcoming adversity, they vowed not to die. Those Enforcers got a hell of a team, and this guy here coming up next is part of it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring next, hailing from Dayton, Ohio, standing 6'2", weighing in at 224 pounds, the headliner, Scott Royal. Scott Royal. Scotty, 1 shot, 1 kill. You see him wearing the Enforcer colors now, along with the Cowboy and Danger Dan. But he's teaming with Rex Wildcat. 1 shot, 1 kill. They will be known as the Kill Shot Snipers. A new tag team with Parker Lewis leaving the company. Scott Royal now teaming with a lethal champion, Rex Wildcat. Let's get this shit going, people! Scott Royal gets blocked right away, and Lord Amadeus pounds his knee right to the chin piece of Scotty, and Scotty's down. So as I explained, I didn't really get into detail in the ring, but this Combat Kingdom competition, they're not really stable. Some of them are in stables separately, but it's kind of a lethal lottery. We had to sling some teams together to put all 6 teams. But man, it's going to be interesting to see how these teams work together in 4-on-4 action, 3-on-3. We got triple threat matches. We got a pinfall already, and a 0 count. Rex, a 0 count. So slow your damn roll. Don't be jumping in front of me. I'm trying to talk here. Okay, Blaze. Well, Scott throws him over the ropes, pulls him back through. You see Royal getting ready. Boom! Lands a nice backdrop. Scotty Royal going to the outside. Pulls out a table. Extreme Rules, people. The Enforcers don't care. Whaps him right in the head. Boy, he crowned him with it. No pun intended, Royal. Crowned him with it. Cowboy John and Danger Dan. The story will be told. I'm going to stick to the facts. Morgan Nightwalker, Jake Bagwell walked out on the hit squad, so splitting them up, Cowboy John and Danger Dan found Scott Royal and Rex Wildcat to join them here on Leaning Towards Death Wrestling for this Combat Kingdom competition. Now, for what Cowboy John has up his sleeve, so to speak, who knows? You got to stay tuned for that. I've talked to Cowboy earlier, and he guarantees he ain't going nowhere, and his family ain't going nowhere. So I'm excited to see what the Enforcers can do. Scott Royal now working on Amadeus. Amadeus with the uppercut and a stiff knee to the chest. Facing off. Oh, power slam by Lorm Amadeus, showing his strength and going for a pinfall. People, 1. Not even a 2. Not even a 2. Scott Royal was a friend of Blaise's from way back in the day. I'd still consider him a friend, Rex. He's a good guy. Fighting for his life right now. That's going to be a true test for this Enforcer team. They've never worked with each other before. Even Scotty and Rex were just at odds a few weeks ago. Now they got a team together. There's a pinfall. 1. These kindred folk, they have been together for a while, so they are a force to be reckoned with for sure in this competition, Rex. We will see, but right now, double chicken wing throws him over, and Scott Royal, the headliner, slamming L.A. in the brain piece. Now stomping to the midsection. Jumps over. Scott Royal up to the second rope. Calling over his opponent. Switches around and gets caught, but reverses back to a DDT. Look at that shit by Scotty Royal. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, and that's it. The old ref gives the 2-finger peace sign at everybody. Wild-Eyed Yeti, how's it going? Cassie, Madam Red, hello, welcome everyone. So glad to see everyone here on LTD Wrestling, tuned into Blaised Radio. If you haven't, people, hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of fun things coming this month. And spread the word, let people know what's going on over here in LTD. I would really appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. Scotty Royal up on the second rope, perched, again flips, grabs for that moonsault, DDT, the headliner again. The headliner hitting the headliner, and the pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, Scotty almost had it. L.A. pulling up from the depths of his soul, making it work for himself, people. Hey, Rex, Kathy said hi to you, too. Well, hello, Kathy, Madam Red. I'm always going to say hi to you. Shut up, Rex. Quit kissing ass to the fans. Just glad that they show up and make the chat interesting. That's why I bring it here when we're watching the show. They always love to contribute and bring something special to the show. Actually, Rex, you'll see later on in our third match. It's a lethal title shot. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Sorry to interrupt you, Blaise, but we have a winner. Scotty Royal with the 1, 2, 3 and the victory over Lord Amadeus. People, that's 1 point for the Enforcers. The treasure matches, which will be our co-main events of these shows, will be worth 2 points in the competition. But right now, the Enforcers won. Everybody else, nothing. At the end of the month in our 5th show on New Year's Eve. That's right, people. Bring in the New Year's on Blaised Radio for a huge event. The winner of the match, Scott Royal. God, Rex, didn't you already fucking say that? And you're sitting right next to me. You don't have to scream. But, I love screaming, and who cares? Scott Royal won a match. Unbelievable. He's showing everybody he's just not some jobber. He's an enforcer. Scotty Royal gives them the win and the start in the competition with 1 friggin' point. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are liking what you see, that's why it's called a like button, apparently. If you're digging it and want to see more, go subscribe. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. That's what I always say, spread the word. We've only had a few shows. We're still low budget. Still a private, regional, independent combat kingdom. Blaise, I have been called a prick, that's right. But we're expanding, we're getting bigger. Slowly but surely. And this next match, another Kindred member this time. We got Judgment. And he's facing off with the wild card member of the Steel City Committee, adopted for the competition after long talks with Bone Dog. And yes, Hot Cheese as well. She couldn't make it to this event, but ladies and gentlemen, Bone Dog will be accompanied to the ring in singles competition going forward by none other than Hot Cheese. Well, Rex, that's amazing news, and I can't wait to see it. The dog is a hell of a competitor. I run the company and Steel City Committee, but I'm not going to be biased or partial, man. Either one of these dudes could come out with this victory. You know it and I know it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring first, from the underworld, standing 6'8", weighing in at 326 pounds, he is the Bone Dog. That's right, Rex. We needed a 5th member for Steel City Committee. You know I'm not stepping in the ring in here unless I really have to. That's always been my rule. Yes, I've stepped in the ring before in LTD back in the day. But Steel City Committee got their boys. And now we are joined by the Bone Dog, folks. And the dreads are about to come out. You know I love that shit, Rex. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Bone Dog coming in here, ready to kick some ass. He had his shot at the last show at the lethal title, came so close to beating Animalistic Rex Wildcat, couldn't pull it off, But Bone Dog, now representing the Steel City Committee, is here. Try to put him on the map. And Kindred is going to try to gain their first point of the competition.
Coming to the ring next from the streets of Chicago, standing 6'2", 230 pounds. He is the Puppet Master.
Judgment. Judgment. Up and down since he's been here, but I know what he's capable of, Rex. I know this dude could tear through the whole roster, and he's giving it a chance. No pun intended, chance. Yes, that's right. Hot Cheese will be brought in as a valet for the Bone Dog to accompany him to the ring for support, and as his manager. She will be managing him, but as everyone knows right now, contract pending with Elite Extreme Women. That's where the women wrestle, folks. So if you want to see them get in the ring and tussle up, check out Susie the Elephant or Elite Extreme Women. But here, folks, we got Judgment and Bone Dog. It's going to be one hell of a match here, and this is a tables match. Brian Hillibird, welcome. We have a debut later on as well. Stay tuned. The second match of the evening, Scott Royal with I'd say an upset win in our first match over Lord Amadeus, giving the Enforcers 1 point in the Combat Kingdom competition. We're in the West End Auditorium here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for Combat Kingdom. This is the Noble Crusade tonight, the beginning of a 5-show journey to knighthood. Who will be dubbed knights? And who will have to walk the plank? Well, tonight's Bone Dog and Judge, and whoever can put someone through a table first will be your victory. Judge working over both wrestlers, trading shots to start out the match. Hungry, hungry, hungry competitors these two are. And Bone Dog with the early advantage. Judgy's got to work himself back to get into this one. The big Bone Dog staying right on top of him, people. Punch to the face, and down goes Judgment. Bone Dog continuously now working on the left leg. Pulls up Judgment, and now we get a little bit of life from Judgment. Here he comes, fire in the barrel, throws him into the ropes, coming off the ropes with a kick to the chest and a follow-up left. Snap suplex by Judgment. Now Bone Dog's had enough. Yeah, the dog, he knows when it's time to step out for a second, grab some fresh air. Judgy's having none of it. He comes right outside and goes for it, but Bone Dog misses with a clothesline. Drops the knee on, I think he broke his nose. You broke my nose. You broke my nose. That's right, folks. It's a tables match. And you're tuned into Blaised Radio, the first stage of the Combat Kingdom competition for the month of December. It's Noble Crusade, the beginning of the wrestling renaissance right here in LTD. Bone Dog sends Judgment back into the ring, and I think he may be going for a table. Bone Dog's grabbing some wood. That's right, people. Slides his wood in and sets his wood style down as he gets slammed to the mat. Judgment takes the wood, carries it over to the corner, props it up, and that could be dangerous because one wrong slip, you go through that table and you're done. This match is for 1 point in the Combat Kingdom competition. The Enforcers got the first point. Bone Dog looking to get a point for the Steel City Committee here. Bone Dog grabs his wood again, plays with it, flips it over. plays with the other side. Now he goes and grabs Judgment, getting ready. He could be trying to make this match end early, people. Props him up. He's going for a power bomb. It could be over already. Judgment through the table. Damn. Bone Dog on a mission. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Rex. Bone Dog pretty much controlled this entire match. Worked on the legs of Judgment. Judgment never got a full offensive out. Bone Dog gains a point for the Steel City Committee. So, as the standings will show, and ladies and gentlemen, if you like the promo coming into this show, we're going to do one every week. But we'll also go over the standings, the point scoring system, where everyone's at, and what the next show will be. We'll preview the next show. So a little taste for everyone going forward during the Combat Kingdom. Now this match, Rex, sorry to interrupt. This match is the one I've been waiting for. During the last show, Rex Wildcat beat Bone Dog, which I would have bet my whole paycheck he wasn't going to do that, but he did it. And when Rex won, I said, listen, you people want to clown on him or whatever, somebody tell me who wants to fight him and what kind of match, and I'll make it happen. And within seconds, 3 people stepped up. And this is how I work, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Blaise McCoy wants to make shit happen now. Could have waited, could have booked it later. Slide this match right into the Combat Kingdom. Yes, it's worth 1 point, but Caliber, Griffith Davian, and Scuzz all stepped up within seconds to say, let me face this dude. Let me fight Rex Wildcat, the hottest animal fighting in the ring right now. Between him and Xander Webb, your LTD champion, those two have been virtually unstoppable so far. But there's a lot at stake in this match. Caliber still trying to prove himself, just entering LTD. He has been aligned with the Eternity Alliance. He's out to prove himself. Scuzz has been a lot sided with the Bloodyard crew because he's tagging with Chance Harper. And of course, the immortal Griffith Davian represents Kindred. So these 3 will face off for a point in the standings and for a lethal title shot against your champ, Rex Wildcat.
Coming to the ring first, representing the Kindred Alliance from London, England, standing 6'5", 270 pounds, the immortal Griffith Davian.
That's right, Rex. This guy means business, that's all I got to say. Now with a full alignment of Kindred members on his side, John the Revelator made a hell of a statement early in our first couple shows, earning a title shot and almost becoming the Leaning Towards Death champion. Lord Amadeus came out hot. I know he struggled earlier tonight, but still on fire lately. We saw Judgment, and also Fred Starr will round off that team for Kindred. I don't know. Holiday season's coming up. I wouldn't mind some of that Kindred Vine. I'm thirsty. See if someone can hook up your boy Blaise McCoy and Rex with some Kindred Vine.
Coming to the ring next, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing 6'2", 232 pounds, the mysterious Caliber. That's right, folks. Caliber. A couple fights here in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Showed up to sign up right away. Came close to getting a lethal title shot before. He's here tonight with a lot on the plate. Like I said earlier, he's got to prove himself. And there's only one way to do it here in LTD. Yeah, we like it when people talk. You want to get mouthy. You want to tell someone about themselves. The trash talk's great. You know Blaise McCoy, I've always done that, no matter where I've been. But here in LTD, we've always settled things in the ring. These three guys wanted to see if they could beat Rex Wildcat. I'm going to give each one of them a chance. Whiskey, thank you, Elfie. Any kinds of whiskey. Used to be a 7-7 man myself. Dumpster juice. There's always plenty of that hanging around. Coming to the ring next from Los Angeles, California, standing 6'2", 250 pounds, the beer drinking Mr. Sexy Skizz. Rex, do you have to say it like that every time? Yeah. Skizz. This is a name that makes me want to say it like that. Sorry, Blaise. It's cool, man. That's right. Skuzz representing sadistic intent with his partner Chance Harper. Part of the Blood Yard crew. The Coalition of Blood. The Blood Yard crew for the Alliance here. Free agent Skuzz, mind you. Don't get me wrong, not a permanent member of the Blood Yard crew. These are just alliances for our competition. But Caliber, Griffith, Skuzz, ring that damn bell and let's do it. Skuzz quickly takes down Caliber. Davian looking sadistically, going after Mr. Sadistic Intent himself. Got Skuzz up, presses him over his head, drop him like a sack of potatoes. Picks him back up again. Now coming from behind. Griff moves out of the way, lets Caliber take it, but now Caliber moving on. Griff drives him to the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to Blaised Radio. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you want more, subscribe to Blaised Radio. We got all kinds of good shit coming up this month and going forward into 2018. Right now, Caliber perched on the top rope, and the Immortal One having none of it. Tosses Skuzz into the ring. Kick to the back of the cranium by Griffith. Thank you, Evie. I am the disgusting individual known as Rex. I'm your nasty narrator, and you love it. Rex Repulsky, baby. Or some people just call me Radio. Give it a rest, Rex. Call the damn match. DDT by Caliber on Davian. Skuzz making his way up and the kick by Caliber. I told you, Caliber is here to make a statement, folks. He's looking to move in. He has a brainbuster known as Eternal Rest that'll put you right there, people. Setting it up. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, almost a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Extreme Rules, these guys can use whatever weapons they can get to. It's a lethal match. They answered the chat challenge. Now they're all fighting for a shot at the lethal title. That's right, folks. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're digging what's going down. And also spread the word if you don't mind. 1. That's right. Let other people know what's going on here in Blaised Radio. Send them forward. We got a lot of new exciting things going down. Just like Skuzz tossing Caliber across the ring and moves to the outside for some reason. And he's going for some weapons. What's Skuzz looking for? He's got a stick, baby. Grabbing on his stick. Griff kicks him just in time.
Big Griff just hammering away. Sets him up and sends him on the ring side. Caliber looking for a good spot. Moves in, but Griff catches him. He wasn't fooling Griff one bit. Now Griff grabs the stick, comes in with it, and throws it down. He doesn't even need it with Caliber. He goes fisticuffs. Knee and Griff. Looking for the end of time, people. And he nails it. That gotta be it, folks. 1, 2, and a kick out by Caliber. Unbelievable Caliber. Kicking it out. Davian staying on top of it. Scuzz not making a move. Now going to try to sneak in on Davian. Scuzz with a kick to the stomach. Now wraps him up. Cobra Cut slam coming up. Slamming him down. Ladies and gentlemen, if you dig what's going on, hit that like button. That is your prerogative. If I could do something better to make you hit it, let me know. I'm game. Rex, we know you're game for just about anything. Back in the ring. Scuzz has a ladder now, folks. And he gets one right in the face. And another one for good measure. Caliber working over Griff into the steel post. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. These steel posts, the entire ring, even the paint that was used for the logos, all recycled and repurposed, people. That's right, we're trying to do what's right for the environment. There's people kicking each other's ass in that ring, and probably blood all over it every once in a while. But it's all repurposed material, folks. Somebody's got to try to do something good sometimes. Scuzz looking to move in. Well, this could be the penny dropper power bomb, but Griff comes in just in time to stop it. He knew it was coming up as well. Scuzz throws it into the corner. Clothesline into the corner, sets him down. Stomping. Now he's going to try to get the Immortal One to give up, and that shit don't happen very often. Looking for it. And Griff powers out. That's right, Griff easily powered out of that. He did take a little bit of a punishment from there. Caliber moves in. Caliber with a DDT on Davian. Moves in for the pinfall. 1, 2. Almost a 3 count. That would have been a shocking outcome here. Caliber, Griff moving in on him again. This could be end of time for Caliber. Back up. Will Scuzz do something or will he watch? Because if he covers him here, Scuzz wrenching the neck of Griff. No time to pin, but that would have been it, folks. Caliber is out cold. It's been a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. It goes for the pinfall finally. 1, 2. Oh, he could have counted to 30 if he started earlier. Got on top of it. Scuzz hammers down on the back of Caliber's neck. Picks him up again. Grips him around the neck. And slams him down to the mat. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Did he get a 3? No, he did not get it. Griff goes for the cover. Only 2, folks. I thought it was over. Scuzz putting the boots to Griff. This could be it. The penny dropper power bomb. And the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by the Immortal One. Tough son of a bitch to keep down, that's for sure. Scuzz back in. Stays on top of him as Caliber starts gaining his composure back. But he gets met and sent into the corner by Scuzz. Scuzz looking to work on Caliber a little more. Props him up on the second rope. And it might be Superplex. Damn, Rex, right in my fucking ear. Uppercut by Scuzz. Caliber chops on Scuzz. Now they're letting Griff regain his composure, and he's coming back. Caliber and Griff in the ring. Caliber with that cutter and goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable, folks. He's done it. The winner of the match, Caliber. Overcoming the odds, Rex. Taking out 2 heavy hitters in LTD. And at the same time, earning his spot to face Rex Wildcat, your lethal champion. Expect the unexpected in LTD, people. Unbelievable. But gotta give credit where credit is due. He's worked his ass off to get where he is. And he's just given the Eternity Alliance a point in the standings. So yeah, if you ain't counting, that's 1 for the Enforcers, 1 for Eternity, 1 for the Steel City Committee. Well, this is going to go through the whole month of December until New Year's Eve. For next match we have coming up, it's a fatal 4-way, a tornado tag match. Plain old fatal 4-way now, where all 4 men will be looking for not 1, but 2 points towards the Combat Kingdom competition. A treasure match is what we're calling it. Just a little added bonus. It's like the money ball, you know what I'm saying? Now, what's going on in the chat right now? We got Anarchy Gaming putting Caliber on his LTD hit list. Chance Harper, who actually has the night off tonight, but will be in action next week. Stay tuned for that. But this fatal 4-way match, anything goes once again. It's the This is not the match that I had. This is not the match. This is not the match that I had planned. And we're not going to have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is professional wrestling. Things get messed up. This match is not happening. It's not part of the card tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a scheduled match. We're going to skip it. And if I have to run it as a regular old match, I'll run them the last 2 as regular old matches. But the next match was a tornado tag match with the Towers of Pain facing Boots and Blood. So we are going to go to the next match and see if it's correct. I may be getting an Anarchy Gaming 8-match card or something. Yep. This is the 8-man tag main event. Now, we're going to run this now, but we're going to come back and do the tornado tag match. The Towers of Pain, Yeti and Mondo, facing off against Eternity's Boots and Blood, Mordrin and Bagwell. But before that, we have one hell of a match. The Enforcers, Cowboy John and Danger Dan, recruited none other than Rex Wildcat, your lethal champion, and Silver Bullet, debuting tonight. Now on the other side, you have the Wasteland, All four walls represented. You have Pete Wall, Ben Wall, Dave Wall, and a debuting AC Wall as well. Actually, Rex, it's Dave's debut as well. He hasn't fought in LTD yet. But a traditional 8-man tag match, and then we'll have our real main event. But that's what we do as promoters in the digital wrestling syndicate, in the internet wrestling world. Things can get screwed up. Glitches happen all over the place. Glitches can happen in the games, out of the games. You just adjust, you roll with the punches, and you move on. So this one is the first of two main event matches. And this match is also worth 2 points in the Combat Kingdom competition. It's a treasure match. The Enforcers versus the Wasteland. Who will get the 2 points? And then we'll have one more match after that, since somebody's getting fired in the truck for screwing up our fourth match. Here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the West End Theater, I'm Radio Rex Repulsky. Damn, Rex, you all right? I think Rex choking on his coffee over there. It's better than choking on your chicken when you're sitting next to me, punk. Wouldn't do that to you, Blaise. Okay. I was hoping we weren't getting glitchy. But ladies and gentlemen, when there's when there's four people on a team, it takes a while to get the shit started. Coming to the ring first, representing the Enforcers, Cowboy John, Danger Dan, your lethal champion, Rex Wildcat, and making his debut here in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, probably coming through the fans in the crowd or something. He is none other than the Silver Bullet. The Enforcers, who gained a point earlier tonight when Scott Royal beat Lord Amadeus. In the second match, Bone Dog beat Judgment, and Caliber with the big upset, beating Griffith Dabian and Scuzz to get a lethal title shot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're digging what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And share. Let your friends and family know about Blaised Radio. Tell them to check it out. Every Wednesday night in December, we'll have a Combat Kingdom competition culminating on December 31st. That's right, ringing the new year with Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. And if you can't catch it that night because you're out partying, you know you're going to have plenty of couch time on the first of the year. Sit back, relax, and watch LTD wrestling if you want to. Hope you dig it. Want to say a good hello and thank you and welcome once again to everybody in the chat. Really appreciate everyone joining in, watching the shows. And like I stated before, I like to get the people involved as well, so we'll be talking about that later as well. Ladies and gentlemen,
Coming to you from the wasteland, it's Pete Wall, Ben Wall, Dave Wall, and AC Wall. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, all 4 walls represented. And you know what you have when you got all 4 walls? All you need is a solid foundation, and you're building a damn house, baby. These guys, I have to remind everyone every show, your boy Blaise McCoy, myself, post-apocalyptic Pete Wall, had one of those Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa matches all by ourselves in a little gym to see who will start LTD out in this YouTube era as the champ. Pete Wall won, he was your first champ. Losing it to Xander Webb on the first show, who still holds it. You know Pete wants that fucking title back, and he'll do anything to get it. But for now, you're looking at the wasteland, ladies and gentlemen. Young AC Wall going berserker right now. Can't wait to be unleashed in the ring. Austin Cole, Dave, Ben, and Pete. These guys are the wasteland, the gold standard of wrestling. Warriors of their own breed. Nothing like you've ever seen before. We got Cowboy John starting it out with Pete Wall. Cowboy John flips him over and goes to work on Pete Wall. That's right, Cowboy John gets sent into the corner himself, and now Pete, but there's Cowboy John quickly with a backhand, hooks into Pete, flips him over. Cowboy John looks infuriated today. Cowboy John looks to send a message to the rest of the roster. The enforcers are a force to be reckoned with. That's for damn sure. Cowboy John up onto the second rope. Cowboy John flipping around. Big splash! And he could go for a pin right here. This could be a quick match, but instead he picks up Pete Wall and looks to deliver more punishment. Cowboy John hooking the head and slamming his face down to the mat again. Man, what a way to start this match. Pete looking over, makes a tag to Ben. Ben comes in with the clothesline. Quickly goes to work on Cowboy John. Clothesline again. Ben Wall just looking to annihilate the Cowboy, and he's doing just that so far. Stiff right hand. Flips him over as Ben Wall giving the wasteland the advantage so far now after Cowboy John started out blazing. There's a nice spine buster by Ben Wall. Partners are reaching for it, and tag made to Danger Dan. Danger Dan in, going to work on Ben Wall. Dave Wall wanted to join Pete's team. He even offered to be the back door for the 4 walls, but Pete told him to take his tender poop shoot. Okay, I'm sure there's more to that. Elsewhere. Take your tender poop shoot elsewhere, boy. Got him up. Yeah, Dave, it's Pete, Ben, Dave, and AC. We got all 4 walls represented. Like I said, they're building the house, I guess. And the enforcer's looking to huff and puff and blow that frickin' house down. But Ben Wall still working over Danger Dan. Still yet to see your lethal champion, Rex Wildcat, or the debut of Silver Bullet. Standing patiently waiting as Danger Dan finally gaining some offense. Works him over, slams Ben down onto the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, you're tuned in to Blaised Radio. This is LTD Combat Kingdom, Noble Crusade, Stage 1 to Knighthood. For the month of December, right here on Blaised Radio.
Danger Dan now just raking away at Ben Wall's face and stomping on his dupa, or maybe his hip a little bit. But we just like to call it the dupa, ladies and gentlemen. Another kick, this time right on. That looked like a Charlie horse to me. It'd be a Danny horse. Flips him over, but quickly Ben Wall grabs the ropes. Danger Dan should know better than to put it way back in the X. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Combat Kingdom competition through the month of December. These are alliances. Some are in stables with each other. Others are made-up teams. Kind of like a lethal lottery. We got 6 teams of 5 that are going to fight against each other in the month of December right here on LTD. This match, it's the Enforcers versus the Wasteland. Enforcers gained an early point in our first match. Now the Wasteland looking to gain 2 here in one of the 2 treasure matches. Stiff right hand by Danger Dan. Sends Davey into the corner. Goes back to work on him. And here's your lethal champion, Rex Wildcat. That's right. Donning the Enforcer colors now. Getting hit in the back. And yes, that's the same old kitty picture. Rex Wildcat said, "Screw all you fans," and trolled him back with a picture of his little kitten on his mask. Now looking for a little harder edge. I guess he's a lethal champion. He's trying to gain some more respect. AC Wall working the crowd over there for the Wasteland. Still looking to see his first action here in LTD. Along with Silver Bullet waiting on the other side. Dave laying the hammer down on Rex Wildcat, the animalistic one, in trouble. Right hand and a stiff hit to the back. Now Dave flips him over, and Rex Wildcat is in trouble. Goes for the pinfall, folks. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. And that would be a shame because we still haven't seen Silver Bullet or AC Wall. We'll see if they can get into the ring. Hammer waiting on the Wildcat. Gets him up. Flips him over. He's in the corner. All he has to do is make a tag because he is not looking good. Hammer Dave Wall just taking advantage on Rex Wildcat. Goes for the pinfall here. 1, 2. Almost a 3 count again. That would have been pretty odd. But hey, you never know what happens. Like I said earlier, expect the unexpected. Like him tagging back in Pete Wall. And Big Pete Wall back in, and Rex Wildcat. Oh, right in the face. That one's going to bust up the moneymaker. I think he dented the beard. Rex Wildcat sending him over and just hovering over him. Chris Knuckles, what's up, everybody? You're tuned into Blaised Radio. I'm Radio Rex Repulsky, sitting here with your boy Blaise McCoy, calling the shots for Noble Crusade, the first show in December's Combat Kingdom competition. That's right, it's our version of Stable Wars here in LTD. Leg drop by Rex Wildcat. He is your lethal LTD champion, our hardcore champion, overcoming the odds, beating the likes of Yeti and many other monsters much bigger than him. He's overcome the odds, but he's got some odds to overcome right now, and that's Pete Wall's fist buried right into his faceplate. I think he dented his mask. Pete Wall tags in his boy AC Wall in. Austin Cole with the double stomp to the stomach. AC Wall, this young energetic kid, could not wait to get in the ring in LTD. Going right towards, going up for a bomb already. Can Rex reverse it? No. Buckle bomb? No. Spin around? Oh, lets him face drop, and Rex Wildcat's taking a facial beating right now. Not a facial, but a facial beating. We're passing around mushrooms in the chat, folks. This should be one hell of a next couple hours if so. But ladies and gentlemen, AC Wall doing some damage on your lethal champ, and he's just soaking it up in the corner. Loving the damage he's done. When actually showing some immaturity at the same time and inexperience, not going for the kill. Now he goes to the top rope, but there's Danger Dan to help him off the wrong way. AC Wall now goes back after him. Wow, Danger Dan and AC seem to have real animosity towards each other. Going to the top rope. Here comes AC Wall looking. Big double stomp right to the gonads of the animalistic one.
That's right, trampling the hairy ball sack.
Rex Wildcat's going to be singing in a higher octave after that one. Flips over again. And moonsault off the second rope. Broccoli, chopping broccoli. Who's chopping broccoli? Ain't nothing worse than broccoli farts, ladies and gentlemen. AC Wall with another moonsault off the second rope. Hammering to Rex Wildcat. Making a statement. This young Austin Cole, he looks fantastic in there, ladies and gentlemen. Tons of energy, taking a lot of risks, but he's putting it to your lethal champion right now. Thank you, Frank Gibson, for subscribing. Pass it on. Tell your friends. Tell your mother. Send a telegram. Spread the word about Blaised Radio. We got 24 people watching, ladies and gentlemen. I love each and every one of you for coming. If you have any feedback, hit me up. Find me on the channel. Leave a comment afterwards. We have 30 members of LTD already. So happy and so blessed to have all these wonderful characters. And may I add, all original characters. We have wrestlers from WU. We have wrestlers from YouTubers. We have friends, family, just about anybody. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Ladies and gentlemen, we have competitors from around the world here in Leading Towards Death Wrestling, as we always had, and it's a beautiful thing. Bringing these people together to beat the hell out of each other in the ring. Ben working over the leg of Rex Wildcat. Your lethal champion, that's one thing you need to know about Rex Wildcat. The old cover of the book scenario works every time. You cannot judge him by how he looks. Rex Wildcat is a tough little pecker. 1, 2, 3, and that tough little pecker just got pinned by Ben frickin' Wall. The Wasteland taking home the victory and earning 2 points in the standings. What a match. Now we're going to see if the card got screwed up. We have one more match coming up, ladies and gentlemen, here for Noble Crusade. The Wasteland looking impressive. The winners of the match: Pete Wall, Ben Wall, Dave Wall, and AC Wall, the Wasteland. That's right, these guys are helping fund LTD. That was my agreement with Pete Wall after he won the title. We sat down, we got everything going. LTD was reborn. So yes, these guys I'm in debt to these guys. Now we're going to back out and bear with me for a minute while I set up the other main event since that match got screwed up. We'll go over the card of what happened before our main event. We had Scott Royal beat Lord Amadeus in the Extreme Rules match. We had the Bone Dog win the table match over Judgment. Caliber beat Griffith Davian and Scuzz in our Triple Threat Extreme Rules match. The Fatal 4-Way did not happen. So, our last match is a tornado tag match between the Towers of Pain, Yeti and Mondo, and Boots and Blood, Mordrin and Bagwell. So we're going to quickly set up this match because shit happens, ladies and gentlemen. And when shit happens, sometimes You just roll with the punches. You roll with the punches. So, anybody in the chat wants to... Victor Correa, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Love the subscription. Spread the word. Let the people know what's going on here and leaning towards death wrestling. This is a tornado tag match for our main event. We'll go back to the old school arena where I'm still sitting waiting for this to happen. I enjoy the Japanese referee. I just wish he had red shoes. And our match will include the Towers of Pain, Yeti Bloodyard, and his partner, Mundo. And they will be facing Boots and Blood. So you have Mordrin and Jake Bagwell. Tornado tag match. Here we go. The main event, baby. Yeah, that's right. Silver Bullet did not get in the match. So anticipation for his debut. He was just signed earlier today, but now will there be dissension in the ranks between Cowboy John, Danger Dan, and Rex Wildcat? I don't think so. I think it's just really funny. He never got in the ring. What the hell? Not going to stop him from unleashing his fury here in LTD. We're glad to have the Silver Bullet as part of the roster. And now the main event, Boots and Blood against the Towers of Pain. For 2 points in the standings, the Bloodyard Crew against Eternity. People in the chat, let us know how we're doing, how the show's going. You can request matches, but they might not happen. But we're pretty much set through December with our schedule. Obviously, we know it'll probably need it tweaked here or there. But our next show is going to be power-packed, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 2 of the Combat Kingdom competition will be held in the Lethal LTD Arena, which means all Extreme Rules once again. Stage 2 is Burning Ambition. Coming to the ring first, from deep in the Himalayan mountains, we're representing the Bloodyard Crew, staying 7'4", weighing 407 pounds. Like it or not, admit it or not, I'm afraid, you're afraid, everybody's afraid of Yeti Bloodyard. That's right, this big monster is here to fight with his boy Mondo in our main event. That was the Yeti Bloodyard. And these two guys representing the BYC, looking to get 2 points tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the ring next, standing 6'8", weighing 307 pounds, from parts unknown, Mondo. Bad Jan, how's it going? Bad Jan cheering for the BYC, ladies and gentlemen. Want to thank everybody once again for joining us. You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. I'm the disgusting individual who delivers the dialect, your nasty narrator for the evening, Radio Rex Repulsky, alongside your boy Blaise McCoy, giving you the first of 5 shows in the month of December. That's right, Silver Bullet, you're going to have to take it up with your teammates. None of them tagged you. In a 4-man tag match, sometimes people get left out. Signed earlier today, guaranteed to do some damage here in LTD. That's Silver Bullet. But right now, you're looking at the first of two coming down the ring. Part of the group Eternity, Mordrin Nightwalker. That's right, Boots and Blood, trying to make a name for themselves, not only part of Boots and Blood, but also part of the group Eternity. Yeah, that's one check, Silver Bullet. Consider it a gift. Coming down to the ring with your team, you didn't get tagged in, but consider it a gift. You still get a paycheck. You didn't even get to break a sweat. And that won't be the case for the entire month, Blaze, because all these competitors are going to be put through the ringer in the Combat Kingdom competition. Guaranteed to bleed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this time for some advertisements, because coming to the ring next, for Austin, Texas, standing 6'3", or right now standing about 39 feet in the ring, in the air, weighing 275 pounds, standing on something that weighs a couple tons. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this moment to take a nap. No, just kidding. We're going to take a moment to tell you, you are tuned into Blaised Radio. That's BLAISED, mixing old school and new school in gaming, music, and sports. Home of leaning towards death wrestling of the YouTube Digital Wrestling Syndicate. It's interactive, imaginary, internet wrestling for your entertainment. That's right, hosted by your boy Blaise McCoy, and I am the nasty narrator, Rex Repulsky. He's the Blaze, I'm the radio, and this is Blaised Radio. Now, Rex, you did that whole spot. Jake ain't still off the stage yet. But as he comes down to the ring, you see some of the affiliates of LTD Wrestling. As the natural one struts quite slowly down the ring, you have pillar to post with our man Pete Wall. Midwest Pro Wrestling with Mark. Susie DL's Elite Extreme Women. Cowboy John's Lightning Strikes Wrestling. And Chris King's Malicious Intentions Wrestling. That's right, you can catch Blaze in all the chat rooms, watching those shows, enjoying what they do. Each one with its own individual type of show, guaranteed to impress, guaranteed to entertain, and for the most part, guaranteed to bleed. So the main event of the evening, the Towers of Pain versus Boots and Blood. Tornado tag match, which means all four men are just going to go at it right here, folks. Yeti and Mondo should have the advantage because of their weight and size in this type of match. You don't have to worry about people getting tagged in this one. All four men in the ring just going at it. Yeti and Bagwell, Mordrin and Mondo, and we have our main event kicking off. That's right, we want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. This is our main event of the evening. We will be back next Wednesday with another episode of Combat Kingdom. We're leading towards death wrestling. It'll be Burning Ambition, Stage 2. And ladies and gentlemen, tune in tomorrow on Extreme Elite Women Channel, where EXW will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And then soon another episode of Malicious Intentions Wrestling. And every week, You can catch internet wrestling right here on YouTube with original characters made mostly just by you. It's interactive, folks. An imaginary internet wrestling for any type of fan, any age, anywhere in the world. Yeti working over Jake Bagwell. Mordrin stomping on Mondo. Hey, Rex, just got a memo here. I want everyone to know that, Malicious Intentions Wrestling may be doing an episode later on tonight. So if you haven't already, head over to Anarchy Gaming and subscribe. Hit that notification so you know when the next Malicious Intentions Wrestling show is. You don't want to miss that shit. Bagwell working over Yeti, has him down. And Mordred right now, Boots and Blood, putting the Boots and Blood to the Towers of Pain. Working them both over. Bagwell got the big Yeti up in the air. Mordred slams Mondo. Bagwell slams Yeti. Goes for a pin. It could be it. 1, 2. Almost a really quick main event here, ladies and gentlemen. Bagwell has it locked in. That's the Power Truth leg lock on Yeti. And Mordred has it as well. Made them both. It doesn't matter. I think both of them tapped out, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Unreal. Winners of the match, representing Eternity here in the Combat Kingdom competition, the Natural Jake Bagwell, Mordred Nightwalker, Boots and Blood. What an impressive win. They made short work of two really big individuals. What a match, once again. Of course, Silver Bullet gets a nice paycheck. He's booked for signings and appearances over the weekend. You'll be very pleased at the money you're going to help bring in for your client, Brian, as well as Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. We're expanding soon. We're going to have a shop open with merchandise. We're going to get things really big for 218, folks, so if you like what's going on, please subscribe. Let your friends know. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. Your winners of the match, Boots and Bloods, getting 2 points towards Eternity for the Combat Kingdom competition. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we saw a lot of action. Saw Scott Royal beat Lord Amadeus, Bone Dog beat Judgment, Caliber beat Griffith Davian and Scuzz. We saw the Wasteland beat the Enforcers in a big 8-man tag match, and Mordrin winning a tag match with his partner Jake Bagwell to close out the night. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Next week on LTD Wrestling, Combat Kingdom Stage 2 to Knighthood, Burning Ambition. Also, stay tuned to Blaised Radio. There will be a preview for that show coming up soon. And remember, we're all leaning towards death. Some are just a little bit closer. Positive vibes to all. Long live LTD. Stay tuned and peace to you all.